Так, поехали. Из 14 минут вышли, чуваки. Когда-нибудь выйдут из 10 минут. Когда-нибудь мы это увидим. Этот день запомнится всем надолго, но пока еще далеко, пока еще тяжело.
So yeah, this run was kind of, well, unexpected to say the very least, because it was actually the first run of the day, which is crazy. I actually performed this run on my second Twitch channel, specifically for, well, it's a brand new Twitch channel, and it's specifically used for no mic streams, for just, you know, focusing on the run, no commentary or anything. So yeah. To talk a little bit about the run, this is probably one of the best houses in villages. This is hotel, I think what people call it. And then I get a 5th bed, which is really nice. I actually don't get any more beds. I'm pretty confident with 5, so 5 is pretty comfy for me. Usually, I usually go for 6. Like 6 is probably
нормально. 6 обсидиана уже. Да. Еще 4 обсидиана. 3.
And then, yeah, I get my tools here, and we get 9 obsidian, of course, so we can go to the nether immediately because the blacksmiths have.
Да, blacksmith есть, жесть.
So we can use one of those to finish the portal, and this part of the run's pretty straightforward. So I just want to talk about that. Or talk about this, that the run did not use F3 at all. And you may be wondering, why didn't you use F3? Isn't F3 very, very good? And while it is true, F3 is becoming increasingly more meta. And, you know, pretty much almost everyone uses F3, and everyone who has a, you know, good time uses F3. But it's just, like, the reason why I don't use it is honestly just because I have more fun not using it. I think the challenge is more fun, and it's just the way I enjoy playing the game. I don't really care if, you know, if you use F3 or not. I don't think it really matters. Like, you know, it's not a big of a deal, but it's just how I play the game. Also, I'm using a sword to kill the golem, which is, I think, quite a bit faster than using an axe. So maybe that's what got me sub 14.
Он почти сделал ножницы. 2:30? Он сейчас в такое время войдет в ад. Просто жесть. Убивает мечом? Да, он убил мечом. Он сказал, что ему показалось, что он убил мечом быстрее, чем топором.
I think F3 is more of a consistency thing. Also, I get the lava here, which actually wasted some time because I don't end up using the lava ever in this run. So there's some time lost there, but the only reason why I got it was
Зачем он взял лаву с собой?
to kill mobs easily. And you can see there, I broke a little bit of a block. And you may be wondering, why am I doing that? And it's because the block breaking animation actually shows cardinal directions, so I know which way is which. And the reason why that's important is because by knowing the directions, I know where quadrants can be, like which quadrant I go to and which I at least have a rough idea. I don't know exactly as much as you do with F3, but I have the idea. If you don't know much about quadrants, basically around 0, 0, there are 4 quadrants in which structures can spawn in. I tend to go positive, which is southeast, because that's usually the most high chance you get, I guess, from for getting a structure. But I see a fortress this way, which is in the northwest quadrant, I want to say. So I just go to the fortress right away. I don't really see any reason not to. I didn't see a bastion anywhere else. And you can see I'm looking around, and I see a bastion over there, and that's in the northeast quadrant. So this is a fashion run, which is really good. My blaze rod rates were actually insane. Definitely would not have been world recorded for this. This is what carried it really carried it to where
3
I
из
could
3,
have
ага, повезло. Ну, повезло,
Um,
повезло, хорошо. 3 из
a bunch
3.
of blazes over here, so I go all the way over
Так,
here.
повезло.
And I think,
Угу.
I want to say I'm 2 for 3 right now. Yeah, okay, yeah, so I'm 3 for 4. Not using a shield. No shield, no F3 gang. So yeah, it looks like I'm 4 for 5, which is really, really good. And then I have 2 spawn right here, which is just insane. And I think, yeah, both of these guys drop 1, so I have 6. Now the safe strat is to get at least 7. So if an eye breaks while you're trying to find the stronghold, that you'd have extra blaze powder. But I thought that was so perfect. Like, I got all the rods so quickly, and it was so perfect that I feel like I'd be dumb, you know, not to go for it, you know? I just felt like it was too perfect. And right here, I'm doing firebow. This was invented by Howell.
Чтобы чуть дальше отлететь.
And basically, the reason why I light the boat on fire is because it gives you more horizontal distance when you go off a ledge like that. I don't think I needed to use it, but I just did it for safety. So it's a pretty funny strat.
Действительно фанни, братан. Тут
And
ничего не
this is
скажешь.
the treasure bastion, that's what it's called. And this is, in my opinion, the best bastion. Just because, you know, I think it's the best mainly because it can be so quick. Like, compared to the other bastions, besides housing, it's just so quick. And you can see I didn't have gold armor going up. Oh, and also there was lava. I thought this bastion was kind of dead because of the lava, but thankfully I just walked right past it. And here I'm using a route by Ninja Brain. I don't know if this is like the fastest route or the best route, but I was practicing this route like the day of, like before I started streaming. I was just practicing this. So I decided just to go for it. And I actually kind of play this really bad. This is the worst part of the run, you'll see in a second. But I'll show you why I make the dip there. There was 3 spots. Okay, so there were 3 spots where gold could have spawned, and it didn't spawn in any of them, which is actually really unlucky. So that actually makes it really bad. But you can see I dropped gold down there. So that's why I make the hole there, so I can drop gold on the piglins. I make a mistake here by not dropping the 9 gold that I have now on the piglins. I should have dropped that. And you can see I'm really getting scanned by the gold. Like, I very easily could have non-gotten all the pearls I needed, which is I'm so glad I did. I'm very, very glad.
Всем.
So you see how I play this pretty badly.
Грави кинь.
I dig this.
Гравия нет.
And then I have all the pearls, and all I need is the obsidian. I am 3 obsidian. Oh wait, I got 2 obsidian. I'm just missing 1. Okay, and this is where the mistake is. I did not realize that I pick up all the gold. I thought that they still were trading the gold, and I realized the mistake, and I throw it. And then I throw it again, and I missed the hole. I think they were trading right now, but I don't realize that they're not. This is definitely the thing that made the run not, like, this is the most scuffed part of the run for sure. It's kind of embarrassing, but I pick up the gold, I realize my mistake, I throw it down, and thankfully it actually didn't even end up wasting that much time. Thankfully, because I get the obsidian trade right there, bam. So it wasn't that bad. Like, I didn't waste that much time. And we're sub 840 blind travel, which is actually insane. This is one of the fastest blind travels ever, I want to say. I don't know.
Ну, из 10 сложно очень, мне кажется, выйти когда-нибудь людям. Как? Мне кажется, из 10 можно выйти только если ты просто забьешь хер на сами глаза и придешь в портал, где 12 глаз.
The amount of pearls that I got, it's crazy how many pearls that I got. It's really clutch because I can use my pearls to get to the stronghold quicker. I throw an eye early just to make sure that we didn't get, you know, god blind travel. And judging by the angle of that eye that I just threw, the angle seems really bad to me just intuitively. So I'm thinking, okay, well, That's not good. This one's probably
Забавно, как он стоит, просто спидран стою. Ну, понятное дело, что он ждал перл, когда упадет, ну так забавно, стою. Спидран мой.
I feel like I could have thrown my pearls much more. You can see, okay, I can see I'm throwing my eye a lot just because, like, I really don't want to make sure I missed it. I've made that mistake many times where I just keep on throwing or keep on running and traveling and then just not, or just passing by the stronghold so much. Also, there's an ocean here, so so strongholds have a tendency to
Да, интересно, сколько раз люди вот таким образом попадали в лавовое озеро. Сломалось! И чё, теперь очко, бля, очко сжимается у Люмины прямо сейчас. Zero Tolerance, да, прошли, конечно, без читов.
I do like that it's ocean, and I do recognize that if the stronghold's exposed, that this run could be insane. But I don't, there's no sight, like, I have no sight of the stronghold at this point, so, you know, I'm just increasingly thinking that, okay,
таймер на экране. Ну, 2 из них стопнуты, а 3 стопнуты, 1 нет.
Or like, PB by a lot, you know? Like, that's what I'm thinking at this point. Like, I think it's a bad mindset to think that a run can be world record. Just go, just do the run and see what happens, you know? 14:57?
Нет, у него 13. У него 13:53 рекорд. Без F3. На F3 реально плевать, люди используют F3 для удобства. На самом деле, как ты понимаешь, ты можешь играть с F3, без F3. Главное, чтобы тебе повезло со всеми структурами, которые спавнятся, вот и все. Типа, чел. F3 просто немного помогает, и все.
Still don't see it. So yeah, if you haven't noticed already, this blind travel,
ты можешь играть без F3.
Especially compared to other world records, is very bad. Like, like you don't travel. This is kind of spoiling the run if you haven't seen it, but it was a 1500 blind travel, which is absolutely insane. I honestly did not think you could get a world record with anything more than like 500 blind travel, but thankfully I had pearls. Thankfully there was an ocean. So
сейчас есть способ через F3 искать бастионы и крепость в аду. Но это же глич. Эти координаты должны быть не в глич-лесе, если так делают люди. Это в глич-ранах должно быть, разве нет? Я думал, так должно быть. Ну, типа, как работает. Вот такого больше не будет, ребята. Такого больше не будет. В следующей версии это будет все закрыто блоками. В следующей версии все стронгхолды будут закрыты блоками. Мы не сможем в океане найти стронгхолд и так далее. Разработчики сказали, что стронгхолды теперь будут в любом случае закрытыми.
And you can see right here that, yep, that's definitely the portal room, and I don't think I've ever been so nervous in a round at this point.
F3 на F3 скорее всего скоро разделит, ибо в F3 показывают количество живых существ на экране, причем это зависит от фов, так что можно найти бастион на изи, так как в бастионах дохуиллион свиней.
Поэтому я и говорю, что ну, надо разделять, да, согласен. Надо разделять. С другой стороны, нахера люди без F3 тогда спидранят? Спидран — это и есть смысл выжить из игры максимум. Максимум выжить из игры и из возможности. Просто пусть люди без F3 не спидранят, чё они выебываются? Соглы? Чё они выебываются своим без F3, не понимаю. Они особенные, что ли?
Due to me missing the perch, so I was prepared. And then I see the dragon perching, and I got a nail of 5 bed. Do I do it? Let's see. Oh, and the dragon gets so low there. I'm so happy the dragon didn't break the bed. That could have been so bad, but yes, I get a 5 bed. Oh, kind of close to a 4 bed. I mean, you can't complain with the 5 bed.
Я рад, что сейчас рекорд... Я рад, что сейчас рекорд мира у Люмины, потому что Люмина один из самых уважаемых мною спидранеров. Это олд, не зашкваренный, классный чувак. Он не боится спидранить в турнирах. Есть турниры спидранерские, когда люди просто на рандомном или на подготовленном авторами сиде спидранят. Он не боится разные страты использовать. Это один из самых уважаемых чуваков, ну, лично от меня. Вот. И я очень рад, что сейчас именно он держит рекорд мира. Он заслужил поддержать его. Вот. Такие дела. Так что я очень рад. Я очень рад. Люмини респект. Это круто. Ты про Дрима? Я не знаю такого спидранера Дрима. Я знаю человека, который использует читы для того, чтобы спидранить. Для того, что... Нет, я знаю человека, который использует читы для того, чтобы делать ролики. Он не спидранер. Он делает ролики, он контент-мейкер. Он блогер, да. Так назовем.
Раньше жил и не тужил, а с тобой дал маху. Лучше б черепахой жил. Офай, офай нахуй, офай нахуй. Офай нахуй. Офай нахуй. Навсегда.